30 minutes of power.
Welcome to 30 Minutes of Power, a podcast dedicated to educate, encourage, and inspire godly people to use their power to empower others. Join your hosts, Jori O'Neale and Nicole as they share powerful insights on how you can use your God-given talents and gifts to make a positive impact in the world.
You gotta stay right there. What's going on, people?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Nicole and Jori together again.
Yes.
Yes. And you know it's been like 7 years because I done aged. The last part, I done aged. It be like that sometimes. It just be like that sometimes. What can you do?
It happens.
It does. I would prefer it to not happen, but
I mean, do it gracefully. You be all right.
I'm trying. I still got all my teeth, so I'm excited about that.
Yep.
I'm excited about all my teeth. See?
Yes.
They're all there. But yeah, I got a lot of gray.
I ain't gonna show nobody mine.
It's all good.
I'm gonna stay back from the screen.
Maybe I should do that too.
Let you see the Mufasa happening.
The angle with the angles. Hit them with the angles.
Yes.
So what's going on, everybody? Nicole Salter, Jori O'Neale, 30 Minutes of Power. We are back. It's been a while, friend. It's been a while.
It has.
It has. We'll give you guys a recap as we progress through the situation. But we're older, we're wiser. You can't tell by the gray. And we're gonna bless y'all. We're gonna bless y'all with some nuggets. We're gonna come up on here and we're gonna share some things that God is showing us and teaching us. And then we're gonna actually ask you all some questions too. Figure out what God is teaching you guys, because we can't be the only ones God's teaching stuff to. But I want to open up the conversation. Nicole, how's it been? How's it been, friend? Like, what's going on with you, sis?
It's been a roller coaster. Some days are up, some days are down, and some days are coasting. Real estate is a roller coaster on its own. And so I have decided to kind of sort of go all in with real estate since last year. Things are up and down still, but they continue to go forward. Other businesses are there. They don't require as much attention anymore. And so I've kind of just let them, coast. And I'm focusing on real estate, and I am learning a lot about myself in this phase of life that I am in.
Oh, I like that. So
yes,
let's dive straight into it. I like it. Title of today's podcast episode is who do you trust and how do you know? So a little backstory. I'm at work and I share with a co-worker that I don't feel close. I don't feel really close to people at the job. Not as I used to. Like, something felt off. And she's like, well, have you talked to anybody about it? Like, if you feel disconnected from people here at the job, have you spoken to anybody and see if is it here or is it here, right?
Right.
And so I was talking, and I said, oh, but I trust you, right? like, I trust you. And this other one person who had just left the room, right, just in case she was like nearby. And she was like, do you? I was like, I don't know. My face is frozen. I like it though. I'm gonna keep rocking with that because that looks fun. That's a fun face.
That is a fun face.
That's a very fun face. But she asked me, do you trust me? And my response was I think so. Like, I wasn't sure. And she's like, because you in our conversation with one another, you try to harm me before you shared your heart with me and got vulnerable. So it would seem as though you might not trust me. And I was like, but, and she's like, so if you don't, that's fine, but you need to figure that out. Like, right? Like, you need to figure out if you trust me, why you don't trust me, like all that stuff. And I I didn't know what to do with that. Like, I legit didn't know what to do with that. And so I thought it was a great question. So I'm throwing it out to the universe right now. Like, who do you trust? And how do you know? Because who do you trust is a question in and of itself. But how do you know? I think that part for me was like, dag, like I say I trust you, but legit, do I really trust you? Like, and what's the essence of that? Right? Like what do I have to show that yes, I absolutely trust you, or no, I don't absolutely trust you? And I couldn't even point to anything in particular, like, oh yeah, because one time you had, like, there was nothing to point to. It was just like, dad. So my question is like, has that ever happened to you?
So when I initially got the text that said, "These are our questions for tonight," I read it and I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "Okay." And it took me some time to like really think about it, to the point where I came home after taking Christopher to tutoring and I asked my device over there sitting on my nightstand,
Yeah, we ain't gonna say no name.
what does trust mean, right? Because I had to make sure that all of the thoughts that were coming to mind were in alignment with the questions. And so I came to the conclusion that there are a lot of people that I trust to do different things.
Mm,
I trust my business partners, Jori and Eric, to say to me, "Girl, stop playing, get up, figure it out, make it happen," right? I trust my business partners to give me that sound business advice that I need that is not biased nor jealous. I trust my husband to provide for the family. I trust my kids to drive me crazy.
that part.
But in addition to that, I also trust them to say to me, different things that they need, like, "Mommy, you didn't hug me today. Mommy, you didn't tell me I love you today." Or, so I trust them to keep me in line that way as a parent, as a loving parent, to remember to do those things. "Mommy, we didn't read together today. Mommy, we didn't spend time together today." I trust them to remind me that those things are important to them, and I have to make it important to me the same way it's important to them. I trust my mom to listen to my cries and pray for me, not chastise me. I trust my mother in law to help me out downstairs. If the kids are hungry, she will cook for them. If we need help with cooking, she will do it. If we need laundry done, she will do it, right? And so there's a lot of different people in my life. Like, I'm also president of the PTA at the kids' school, and I have a secretary. Her name is Jessica. I would be lost without Jessica. Jessica is my right hand. She's always texting me, "Hey, did we get this? Did we do the bouncy houses? Did we get the ices? Did we pay these people? Did we pay that people? Did you look at this email?" And sometimes when you wear many different hats, you need that, right? And so when it comes to the PTA, I trust Jessica to have my back and be on top of all of those things. So there's a lot of people in my life that I have come to learn to trust and to listen to. And I've come to know who is there for me, who has my back. And then there's some people where I'm just like, we will never be there for each other. Like I have another friend, her name is Danielle, and Danielle's the greatest. Like I trust Danielle to check on me all the time when I'm having a bad day. I mean, she lives around the corner. I don't know if like some smoke signals come out of my house and go straight to her because it seems like every time where I'm like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm giving up. I'm going to lay down in my bed all day and I'm not talking to anybody. Here comes Danielle's text. Hey girl, how you doing? And I'm like, crap. Now I got to get up and I got to be productive. Although Danielle is the kind of friend where I can be like, Danielle, I'm quitting. I'm not doing it today. And she's like, me too. Let's go have a drink. I love Danielle, but she's one that I can trust to let me know that yes, things are hard and we are going to wallow in the hardness together and then we're going to get up and we're going to push through together, you know? And so trust is a big thing. It's a really big thing. And you have to know who is there for you and you have to know why they are there. Trust is not something that people keep. Trust is something that people may get for now and lose later. Um Trust is just what it is. It's trust, you know, and it comes with time. And not everybody has that much time and so you have to be careful that who you're going to trust. Um, I don't know where Jori went. I don't know what happened. I don't know where she is. It's just me. Oh, I think she's back. She's connecting to audio. Um, so that's where it is. Who do you trust and how do you know? How do you know you trust people? I'm looking to see if anyone is commenting on Facebook now. I don't see any comments yet though. On Facebook now. I don't see any comments. We'll wait for Jory to come back. But trust is there she is. Yay!
See, that's why you the co-pilot, because when my Zoom be flying away from me, you hold her down.
Yes. Pamela said, oh, I was just going over the comments because I didn't know where you went. Pamela said, you made some great points. Pamela, girl, let me tell you, it took a long time for me to process what I trust people with and why. And I'm still learning. I have a friend, her name is Nasa. I trust her to give me a Bible verse every time I'm going through something. You know, I trust different neighbors in our neighborhood to take care of my children. Like when I got back from tutoring, my kids were like, "Mommy, our friends are outside. Can we play?" And I looked at my neighbors and was like, "I got a podcast." They were like, "Don't worry, we'll send them home when we're finished." I trust them to look after my children the way they would look after their own, you know? Um, LaShonda says, I have a difficult time trusting people. Trusting people is very hard, but you do it little by little. Today, you might trust the nail salon with just polishing your nails. Tomorrow, you might say, all right, you can shape them for me. The next time you go, you know what? Maybe we can try the dip powder, you know? But you go in phases, you go in steps. If it comes to a neighbor or a friend that you want to even that you see your children developing a relationship with, I'll trust you while I go to the bathroom. Okay, we passed that test. Now I'm going to trust you while I put some rice on the stove, you know? And then you move along as you move further along as you keep going. Um,
Yeah,
yes,
Pamela
trust is
agrees
not
with you.
something you keep.
Yeah, so again, I was sharing that I had to examine, like, who do I trust? How do I know? Not why do I trust them? Because here's what I'm learning. there's a difference between integrity with others and integrity with yourself.
Okay.
And it's a lot. It's a lot. In the time that we have, if you have issues with integrity with yourself, and what I mean by that is if you say things because that's the social construct, that's what you're supposed to say, that's what you're supposed to do, but internally you do not agree with that, like that doesn't sit well inside. And if you continue to move in that way, you actually become disassociated, where you just end up showing up. And at the end of the day, you can be like, Dad, what did I do today? Because you were so disconnected from your physical, because you were in motion doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, that you should do. That's the right thing to do. And so when my coworker asked me, like, do you trust me? Like, I stopped and I was like, do I trust her? And so part of what I'm doing is like this really interesting social experiment where I have a journal, and if I say something that's not true, I write down in my journal how I really feel and what I really think. And I'm testing to see, are these two aligned? Like, is my first instinct to say the right thing, or is my first instinct to say the true thing? And so I asked myself, do I trust her? And then my first, like, I was like, as quick as you can, don't think about it. Don't look for reasons why not to, why you should. I said, do you trust her? I said, no. Oh, snap. Wait, who do you trust? And then the first, that you judge me all you want to, it's okay. I put myself on the live. You're supposed to judge me. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm here on the live. I'm putting myself out there. My brain, I said, who do you trust? I said, no one. I was like, oh, snap. I was like, wait, I said, that's my honest gut reaction. Like, I don't trust anyone. I said, wait, do you trust yourself? No. What? Just like, wait, like I so fast, my brain didn't have an opportunity to catch up to it. And it's not that I don't trust people with things. The fact that I don't trust me makes it almost impossible for me to actually truly trust others. I said, well, why don't I trust myself? I said, because you're incongruent. And I'm like, what does that mean? And so, like, I went down this rabbit hole. Girl, this was on Friday. I got home. I ordered a book called Worthy. I was like, I'm missing some part of something inside. And so I'm reading this book on self-worth now called Worthy. And the woman went through the introduction. She didn't even get to the first chapter. The introduction. I got to my driveway, Nicole. I sat down, I put it in park, and I just started bawling. Because I have not been building my self-worth. All of the activities, all the accomplishments, all the accolades, they have been building my self-confidence. Confidence is how you show up. I can show up here super secure, like, yeah, with blah, blah. How do you feel? Do you feel enough? Do you feel worthy? Those are two separate things. Do I feel competent and confident to come on here on the live? Absolutely. But when I am alone, do I feel content? Do I feel like I am enough? Do I feel like I am worth, like just me? Just me. And I'd be lying to you if I'm be like, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, I have a question for you.
I like questions. Go ahead.
Is this a continuous feeling, or is this something that happens every now and again? Because I will tell you, I am not always up here. Right? Where's the screen? I'm not always up here.
And
there
that's
are
the thing. That's
where...
the thing. And so, but that's confidence. Confidence is based on outside circumstances and it's based on mood. It's based on, this thing is going good. It makes me feel good. So I feel up here. This thing is going bad. I feel frustrated. I feel So now I'm going down here, and like we have that thing in common. We're like, we have moments of super productivity, and then we have moments where we're just like, I need to stop. And I'm examining that within me. And that is because in the core of me, I don't feel content with me and me alone. Like, and it was like it was like Mount Vesuvius erupted, and all these emotions started pouring out of me. And I'm like, oh my God, how long have I felt like this? Like, I was like, wait. I didn't always feel like this. So to answer your question, I did not always feel like this. But each time that I have a lack of integrity with myself, it injures my self-worth. So anytime I say something or I do something that is not in alignment with what I actually want, feel, desire, believe, I am acting out of integrity with myself, and it breaks the trust and it damages my self-worth. This could just be a me thing. This just could be like, Jori, that's just you, boo, and you doing you. But I don't feel like it's just me.
I don't think it's never just you. But here is what I think.
And we got 2 minutes.
I think the devil has his way of getting inside of us to make us feel like we are not worthy. On Sunday, I don't remember if it was the pastor or the woman that was preaching with him, but it was said, you can't change the past, but you can dictate your future, right? And I think sometimes we have this.
That sounds very familiar. All I'm saying, that sounds very familiar. It sounds very familiar.
Very familiar. You're right. And this is probably the second time I'm hearing it, right? And sometimes we have this huge cloud over us that makes us feel like because of the past, the future is nothing. You know what I mean? I think because of your self-confidence, you have a lot of self-worth. You know, you understand what I'm saying? If look at everything that you have accomplished. I remember one time.
That's the thing. The confidence is external. How I feel about me when the lights go out, when everybody's away, when I can't see the plaques on the wall, when I can't hear the applause, when I can't read the Facebook scrolls. How do I feel about me when I am alone? Like, that is an internal thing. That is nothing external. And I want to, and I am
when
very
you are
happy.
Thinking about all of the things that you have done, that you have accomplished, is that how you feel? That you don't have any self-worth?
And it's not even an issue or a matter of if I look at what I have accomplished, do I feel like I have, because worth is separate from feeling. Right? Like, worth is separate from accomplishment. Like, this is a knowing. And so when do I feel like I am good, happy, content, enough? The only time I feel that way, honestly, is when I am with God. That is when I feel safe. That is when I feel okay with being with all, right? Like, everything fades and it's me and Jesus. And so right now, where I am, I'm working on establishing a worth that is separate from the confidence. It's separate from the doing, because I think I've always been doing. Like, my whole life I've been doing. And so now on the other side of 40, I'm more interested in being. I'm more interested in joy, not jumping through hoops. Joy. I'm more interested in peace.
Yes.
Right?
We
like,
are in the same boat.
Those are the things that I desire deep within me. But those are the same things that I think everyone desires belonging, love, like these are just deep human needs, desires.
Mm-hmm.
The doing, that's nice. The accolades, that's nice. But my focus right now is how do I trust Jori? Because without that worth piece, right? The worth is like the foundation. Confidence is the house you build on top of that foundation. If my foundation ain't strong, come on, you a real estate agent. You know what's gonna happen.
We know. Oh,
you know what's gonna happen.
Bye-bye house.
Exactly. And so that's why I believe I have all these ebbs and flows with my productivity and my actions and my output, because my foundation is shaky. Like it's not solid yet. It's getting there. So let me reframe, because I don't want you to think that like I'm depressed. Well, I do have depression. This is a fact. It's a fact. I have depression. It's been diagnosed. I have depression. But it's not like I don't think I'm worth anything, right? Like I don't feel like I'm garbage. Like it's not that situation I got going on. But it's the missing component. And part of that missing component is I don't trust something. There's something I don't trust here. And so my interactions and my movements may be inconsistent because this isn't solid, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so that's why I'm working toward. And man, we done got to 7:33, boo. We got to push pause and come back again and share with the people.
Have to come back.
I'm interested to see
tomorrow.
I'm interested in the feedback. I want to know the feedback. So, listen, it's gonna get real this season, people. It's gonna get real. All right. So if y'all have any thoughts, inklings, questions, like definitely hit us up in the comments. We gonna leave this posting up for a minute, and we'll be back here to answer anything that you guys have or continue this conversation next Monday, 7 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. Cole Salter, Jori O'Neale, 30 minutes of power. Back again.
Yes.
Be an empowered person, using your power to empower others.
Empower others.
Till next time, people.
Bye.
Peace. Thank you for tuning in to 30 Minutes of Power. We hope you found today's episode informative and inspiring. To stay connected with us and continue the conversation, follow us on Instagram at 30 Minutes of Power or email us at azironsharpensiron@gmail.com. Don't forget to visit our website at azisi.org to learn more about our mission and how you can get involved. Remember, your power can make a difference in the world. Let's be folks out there using our power to empower others.
30 minutes of power.